Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will learn how to use run VBscript action in Power Automate desktop. So please watch this video till the end so that you can understand it completely. And if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe it. So let's get started. In Power Automate desktop, if you'll go to the scripting section, you will find an action which is called as run VBscript, right? And if you can see here, this action is used to execute some custom VBscript code which retrieves its output into a variable, and then you will be able to write your script in this section, right? So what I will do is I will click on cancel for now, and I'll take a variable and I will specify the variable name as file path. What I'm going to do is I'm going to launch an Excel file, copy paste some value, and also apply filter in that Excel file using VBscript. Okay, and I will pass the variable named file path as an input for that script, which will be used by the script to launch the Excel file. Okay, so I have given the file path. Now I need the path of the file, so I'll just grab the file path. I have specified the file path. Now I will click on save. Now what I have to do is I will use run VBscript, and what I will do is I will write some VBscript code. For example, to launch an Excel file, I have to create an object of excel.application. So what I will do is I'll use set variable, set keyword to declare a variable. For example, for me it will be Excel app, create object, and then I will say excel.application. Then I also need to launch the workbook, so I'll say Excel workbook, and here I will say that Excel app dot workbooks dot open, and then here I have to specify the file path. So I'll click on this select variable icon. I will specify file path. I will select this variable, and once this is done, I want to set the visibility of that application to true. So I'll say Excel app dot visible is equals to true. Now what I will do is I will click on save, and then I will right click and run the bot. You can see that our script has been able to execute successfully and the Excel file is launched. Correct? Now let's say I want to copy paste some value from that Excel sheet. So what I will do is I will find the worksheet. So I'll declare the variable as Excel worksheet, and then I will use Excel workbook object dot worksheets, and in this I will specify the sheet name because this is the name of the sheet where that data is available in that Excel file, right? I will copy the data from a cell, so I'll use this Excel worksheet dot range. Let's say I want to copy the data of A2 cell, and then I want to copy it, and now I want to paste it. So I'll use worksheet dot range. Let's say I want to write it at J2 cell, and I will use paste special. Now this copy paste is done. So I will click on save and right click on it, and then I will say run from here. Now here you can see that the script has been able to copy the cell A2 and it has pasted the same value as J2, right? So this is how you can copy paste the value from VBscript code. Now consider that you want to apply filters, right? To apply filter, you need to specify on which column you want to apply the filter and what will be the filter condition. Okay, so what I'll do is I will take another set variable action, and here I will say filter column, and here you need to specify the index of the column. So I have specified 4, and then I will also specify the filter criteria. And in this case, I want to filter that data with analyst, right? So I have specified analyst, and then I will open this run VBscript action. I will expand it, and then I will write the code, which is Excel worksheet dot. I have to specify the range, so I'll first specify A1 dot. There is a auto filter property. I'll use auto filter, and then I need to specify the column index. So in this case I will say filter column, then I will specify the filter criteria, which will come in the double quotes because that is a string, and I will type filter criteria as well. Now what should happen is, first of all, it should be able to launch the Excel file, and then it should copy A2 and paste it at J2 cell, and then it should be able to apply filter in the worksheet. I will click on save, and now I will run the bot. And here you can see that the script has been able to apply filter on 4th column, and the criteria you can see that it is analyst, right? So the filter is role in company, that is the column name, and if you see, this is the criteria I have specified, which is analyst, right? So this is how you can use run VBscript action to perform some activity in the Excel application, and at the same time you can use variables that you have declared before executing VBscript inside the script, right? So for example, in this case I have used file path, which I have declared it beforehand, and then I came to the run VBscript action. Because it takes the file path in double quotes, I have specified the double quotes, and then I use the variable. So if you use double quotes and then the variable name, it will be able to because the variable will be having the value beforehand before executing the script, so that is why it will not impact the performance or the activity which is expected from the script, and it will go on properly. So as you can see, this is the code that you can use to launch the Excel file, and also you can get the specify the worksheet name if you want, and then you can also copy a cell or data from a range and then paste it as the J2 cell. For example, let's say if I want to copy data from A to A10, and I'll copy and paste it at J2, and then I will apply filters. So let's see what will happen. I will click on save and I will right click on it, and then I'll say run from here. Execution has completed successfully, and the bot has copied the data and pasted it as J2. If I remove this filter, you can see that it has been able to, copy all the data till the Stacey and pasted it here from J2, right? So this is how you can use VBscript to copy paste data. You can also use the VBscript to apply filter, and based on that you can work on it. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, please click on the like button and please subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you have any question, please post it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.